Hey, what's going on, guys? So I'm back today, and today we're going to be going over the Blast airdrop. Now, Blast is a layer 2 that has been created by Blur. Now, if you're familiar with Blur, they had two airdrops last year, one of which, you can see here, someone actually made 8 figures on. I think the top trader did 8 figures in airdrop rewards, and a lot of users got 5, 6, and even a couple 7-figure airdrops. So they're not new to the airdrop space, and they know how to run a very substantial airdrop. Now, with Blast, you'll need to come across to the Blast website, which I'll have a link in the description for, and enter in this referral code in order to access the site. So pop that in. You'll then need to connect your Twitter, connect your Discord, and then bridge your funds. Now, if you do bridge your funds through the official Blast website, it does require you to use ETH mainnet. Now, how we're going to do it today is actually using a dApp called Orbiter Finance. Now, Orbiter Finance will let you bridge your funds across. So I'm going to do 1.5 15 ETH and bridge it across. You can see the gas is very small, 0.0004 ETH. So super cheap gas to bridge across, as opposed to using ETH mainnet, where it might be about $20 or so. All right, so I'm going to bridge that across here. Now, how we're going to farm Blast is we're going to use basically the best dApp on Blast in order to earn gold. Now, Blast has an incentive where they're dropping half of the airdrop to points holders and half of the airdrop to gold holders. Now, based on this guide here, you can see the best protocols to use for achieving gold is a DEX called Blaster Swap and a perpetuals exchange called Blast Futures. So we're going to be using Blast Futures today because you're going to get the most bang for your buck per dollar spent. Now, we're going to head across to Chainlist. The reason being, we're going to need to add the Blast RPC onto your wallet so you can use Blast. So if you go across to Chainlist, the link will be in the description. You'll be able to add that to your MetaMask or whatever wallet you prefer. So I'm going to add that there. Connect. And now I'm on the Blast network, and you can see my funds have transferred across. I've got 0.15 Ethereum. Okay, so the next step, we'll need to go to Thruster Finance. So I have a link for this in the description as well. We have Thruster Finance. So we're going to connect our wallet across to there. Connect and sign the transaction. And then we actually need to swap our funds from Ethereum to USDB. So the reason we need USDB is we're going to be using the perpetuals exchange, and to use it we do need a stablecoin to deposit in. You can't deposit in Blast ETH. So swap that across there, and that's going to confirm here and be swapped. Now, once you've done that, head across to BFX. I have a link in the description for this one as well, and connect your wallets there. Connect, and that's done. So BFX, if you remember, that's Blast Futures, is practically the best bang for your buck in terms of Blast Gold. So we've got that much Blast Gold, and per dollar spent, you're earning the most. Alright, so over here, we're going to go to deposit. And you see you need to deposit in USDB. So I'm just going to hit max and enable. Now, just a quick thing to note, with this platform, when you do go to withdraw your USDB, it can take a couple hours. So it's not instant. It takes a couple hours. I was caught out on that earlier. So yeah, just expect that when you do want to remove your funds, it will take a little bit of time. Alright, that is approving. It's been approved. And now I can deposit. Another option, if you don't want to trade, I do recommend trading because you'll get more points because you can use leverage. But if you don't want to trade, you can come across to these vaults over here. And there's a BFX vault. It's currently earning 43% on your stable coins plus 15% yield. I believe that's yield in Blast incentives. So you can stake your funds there. There's $15 million locked up there. And that way you don't need to actively trade. But for today's example, and what I would recommend you do is deposit into the exchange. And we're just going to wait for these confirmations. So those funds have been deposited and we can click on start trading. Now you're going to want to create volume in order to claim the airdrop and get the most gold possible. So in order to do this, you're going to want to put the leverage right up. Now if you're actually trading properly, you might want to use less leverage, or if you do want to be delta neutral, what I might suggest is doing this on, say, like a 10x, and then having another perpetuals exchange. Say you use another account on Blast, or use something like Hyperliquid or Zeta Markets, another exchange where you can counter trade yourself. So say you do a 10x long on Blast here, you can do a 10x short over on somewhere like Hyperliquid, and that way you stay delta neutral. So regardless if the price goes up or down, you won't be losing money. You'll just be losing like fees. Alright, so I'm just going to put it on a 10x for the point of this video, and you can see that's going to create a $5,000 position on $500. And if I did 20x, it would be a $10,000 position on $500. So you can create, that's $10,000 of take of volume, I think. So when you take the position, you're doing $10,000 of volume. Then when you close the position, you're doing $10,000 of volume again. So for the one trade, you're doing $20,000 worth of volume. Okay, so you do have the option between market and limit. If you do choose to do a market order, you'll probably be in the red straight away, just because it sets it a bit higher. If you do a limit order, you won't have that, but the market order will go through straight away. So for the purpose of this video, we're going to do a market order. Alright, so I'm going to buy here, confirm, and my position is going to open, and straight away I'm $2 in profit, and I'm actually just going to close it straight away as well. So you'd press the close button, press 100% and market close, and that's it. So that is the trade completed. Now you can see on my other account I made a couple trades here and I got 3.89 blast gold for 2 trades. Now that is worth almost 100,000 points. Now over here you can see 100,000 points, and I'm earning basically no points per hour because all my money's in USDB, not ETH, so I'm earning basically no points, but that will go up to 3 point whatever it was, like almost 4 blast gold for 2 trades. So depending what that's worth, can be quite profitable, and especially if you're doing more than 2 trades, or if you're keeping your trades open for longer. Alright, just want to remind you guys that we do have a Discord community. If you do want to join that, the link will be in the description. Thanks for watching.